Welcome to the fascinating world of Mesopotamia, often called the Cradle of Civilization. Nestled between the Tigris and Euphrates Rivers, this ancient land gave birth to some of humanity's earliest cities, inventions, and ideas. In this video, we'll journey through the secrets of Mesopotamian civilization, exploring its remarkable achievements, daily life, and enduring mysteries. Let's begin by setting the stage. Imagine a fertile plain bustling with activity where people first learned to harness the power of rivers and organize into complex societies. This is where history truly began. Mesopotamia's very name means land between rivers. The Tigris and Euphrates provided water for crops and transportation, shaping the region's destiny. Early settlers learned to control flooding and irrigate their fields, which led to abundant harvests and population growth. This mastery over nature allowed villages to grow into cities, and soon, powerful city-states emerged. The rivers were not just lifelines, they were the foundation of Mesopotamian society, influencing everything from trade to religion. Agriculture flourished. Mesopotamia saw the rise of some of the world's first cities, such as Uruk-Ur and Eridu. These cities became centers of trade, governance, and culture. Massive walls, temples, and ziggurats dominated the skyline, while bustling markets and workshops filled the streets. The city was more than just a place to live, it was the heart of Mesopotamian identity, where people gathered for festivals, worship, and daily business. One of Mesopotamia's greatest contributions to humanity was the invention of writing. Around 3200 BCE, Sumerian scribes developed cuneiform, a system of wedge-shaped marks pressed into clay tablets. This breakthrough allowed people to record laws, trade, literature, and history. Writing transformed society, enabling the growth of bureaucracy, literature, and science. The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the world's oldest stories, was written in cuneiform. Epic of Gilgamesh is a legendary poem from ancient Mesopotamia, telling the adventures of King Gilgamesh and his quest for immortality. This epic not only entertains but also offers insights into Mesopotamian beliefs about gods, friendship, and the meaning of life. Its themes of heroism, loss, and the search for wisdom still resonate today, making it a timeless masterpiece. Towering above the cities were ziggurats, massive stepped temples dedicated to the gods. These impressive structures were the spiritual and social centers of Mesopotamian life. Priests performed rituals and offerings atop the ziggurats, believing they brought humans closer to the divine. The most famous ziggurat was in Babylon, inspiring legends like the Tower of Babel. Mesopotamians believed in a rich pantheon of gods and goddesses, each controlling different aspects of life and nature. Stories of gods like Enlil, Inanna, and Marduk filled their mythology, explaining everything from creation to floods. Temples and rituals were central to daily life, as people sought favor and protection from these powerful deities. Mesopotamia was home to some of the earliest legal codes, most famously the Code of Hammurabi. This set of laws covered everything from trade and property to family and crime. Written on a stone stele, the code established the principle of justice and order, with punishments meant to fit the crime. It laid the groundwork for future legal systems. Life in Mesopotamia was a blend of hard work and community. Most people were farmers tending to wheat, barley, and livestock. Artisans crafted pottery, textiles, and tools, while merchants traded goods across the region. Homes were made of mud bricks, and families gathered for meals and celebrations. Despite challenges, Mesopotamians built a vibrant society full of traditions and shared values. Mesopotamia's cities became bustling centers of trade, connecting distant lands through rivers and roads. Merchants exchanged grain, textiles, metals, and luxury goods with neighbors as far as Egypt and the Indus Valley. Markets were lively places, filled with bargaining and the sounds of commerce. Trade brought wealth and new ideas, making Mesopotamia a hub of innovation. Mesopotamians were pioneers in agriculture, inventing tools and techniques that boosted productivity. They built canals and dikes to control water, used the plow to till fields, and developed crop rotation. These innovations supported large populations and allowed cities to thrive. Their agricultural knowledge spread far and wide, influencing future civilizations. Mesopotamian scholars made significant advances in mathematics and astronomy. They created a base 60 number system, which we still use today for measuring time and angles. Astronomers observed the stars, tracked planetary movements, and developed early calendars. Their discoveries laid the foundation for science and technology in later cultures. Mesopotamian artisans were skilled in pottery, weaving, metalwork, and sculpture. They decorated temples and palaces with intricate carvings, jewelry, and mosaics. Art was not just for beauty, it told stories, honored the gods, and displayed the power of kings. Their creativity continues to inspire artists around the world. Music was an important part of Mesopotamian life. People played harps, lyres, and drums at festivals, religious ceremonies, and family gatherings. Dancers and storytellers entertained crowds, while games and sports provided fun and relaxation. These traditions brought people together and enriched daily life. Education was valued in Mesopotamia, especially for scribes and officials. Schools, called Edubbas, taught students to read, write, and do arithmetic. Learning cuneiform was challenging, but it opened doors to careers in administration, trade, and religion. Education helped preserve knowledge and pass it on to future generations. Women in Mesopotamia played vital roles in family, religion, and the economy. While men often held political power, women managed households, participated in trade, and served as priestesses. Some even became influential rulers or business owners. Their contributions were essential to the success of Mesopotamian society. Family was the cornerstone of Mesopotamian life. Children learned skills from their parents, helped with chores, and played games. Families celebrated milestones together, such as births, marriages, and festivals. Strong family bonds provided support and stability in a changing world. Mesopotamian cuisine was diverse, featuring bread, beer, dates, fish, and vegetables. Meals were often shared with family and friends, accompanied by music and conversation. Cooking was both an art and a necessity, with recipes passed down through generations. Food brought people together and reflected the region's rich resources. Mesopotamians wore clothing made from wool and flax, often decorated with colorful patterns. Both men and women adorned themselves with jewelry and accessories. Fashion was a way to express status, identity, and creativity. Styles changed over time, influenced by trade and cultural exchange. Mesopotamian homes were built from sun-dried mud bricks designed to keep cool in the hot climate. Houses ranged from simple one-room dwellings to grand estates for the wealthy. Cities featured impressive public buildings, walls, and temples, showcasing architectural skill and innovation. Travel in Mesopotamia relied on rivers, roads, and animal-drawn carts. Boats carried goods and people along the Tigris and Euphrates, while caravans crossed deserts to distant lands. Efficient transport supported trade, communication, and the spread of ideas across the region. Mesopotamian city-states often competed for power, leading to frequent wars. Armies used spears, bows, and chariots, while fortified walls protected cities. Military innovation and strategy played a key role in shaping the region's history, with legendary battles and heroic leaders. Powerful kings ruled Mesopotamian city-states, claiming divine authority. Famous rulers like Sargon of Akkad and Hammurabi expanded their empires, built monuments, and established laws. Kings were seen as protectors and mediators between the gods and the people, shaping the destiny of their lands. Religion was woven into every aspect of Mesopotamian life. People prayed to gods for health, prosperity, and protection. Rituals included offerings, festivals, and processions, often led by priests. Temples were centers of both worship and community activity, reflecting the deep spiritual beliefs of the people. Mesopotamians loved to celebrate, marking the seasons with festivals, feasts, and music. New Year celebrations, harvest festivals, and religious holidays brought communities together. These joyful occasions strengthened social bonds and honored the gods, adding color and excitement to daily life. Mesopotamian healers combined practical knowledge with spiritual beliefs to treat illness. They used herbs, surgery, and incantations, recording remedies on clay tablets. Their approach to medicine was advanced for its time, blending observation with tradition and laying the groundwork for future discoveries. Mesopotamians believed in an afterlife, though it was often seen as a shadowy underworld. Funerary rituals included offerings and prayers to guide the dead. Tombs and grave goods reflected beliefs about the journey beyond, showing both hope and uncertainty about what awaited after death. The Sumerians were the earliest known civilization in Mesopotamia, credited with many firsts, writing, cities, and government. Their legacy shaped the region for centuries, influencing later cultures like the Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians. Sumerian achievements set the stage for the rise of complex societies. The Akkadian Empire, founded by Sargon the Great, was the world's first empire. It united diverse peoples under a single rule, spreading Akkadian language and culture across Mesopotamia. The empire's achievements in administration, art, and military strategy left a lasting mark on history. Babylon became one of the most famous cities in the ancient world, known for its grandeur and learning. The Hanging Gardens, one of the seven wonders, symbolized the city's beauty and innovation. Babylon was a center of science, law, and culture, attracting scholars and traders from afar. The Assyrians built a mighty empire through military strength and advanced organization. Their capital, Nineveh, was famous for its libraries and palaces. Assyrian kings expanded their territory with powerful armies, leaving behind impressive monuments and a legacy of innovation in warfare and governance. Mesopotamia's influence can still be felt today. Its inventions, writing, law, mathematics shaped the course of human history. Ideas and technology spread from Mesopotamia to Egypt, Greece, and beyond, laying the foundation for modern civilization. The legacy of this ancient land endures in our language, science, and culture. Modern archaeologists have uncovered the secrets of Mesopotamia through excavations of cities, temples, and tombs. Clay tablets, statues, and artifacts reveal details about daily life, beliefs, and achievements. Each discovery brings us closer to understanding this remarkable civilization and its enduring mysteries. Rediscovery and deciphering of cuneiform writing opened a window into Mesopotamian history. Scholars painstakingly translated thousands of clay tablets, revealing stories, laws, and scientific knowledge. This breakthrough transformed our understanding of the ancient world and connected us to voices from the distant past. Despite centuries of study, many mysteries about Mesopotamia remain unsolved. Questions about lost cities, forgotten languages, and ancient rituals continue to intrigue historians and archaeologists. The search for answers drives ongoing research and keeps the story of Mesopotamia alive. Many aspects of modern life trace their roots to Mesopotamia. From the concept of timekeeping to legal systems and urban planning, the innovations of this ancient civilization continue to shape our world. Understanding Mesopotamia helps us appreciate the foundations of our own society. Efforts to preserve Mesopotamian heritage are ongoing. Museums, researchers, and local communities work together to protect ancient sites and artifacts from damage and looting. Preserving this legacy ensures that future generations can learn from the achievements and lessons of the past. Mesopotamia's story teaches us about resilience, creativity, and the power of community. Its people faced challenges, floods, wars, and change, but adapted and thrived. Their legacy reminds us that innovation and cooperation are key to building a better future. The myths and legends of Mesopotamia continue to inspire literature, art, and film. Stories of gods, heroes, and monsters have been retold for thousands of years, shaping our imagination and understanding of the ancient world. These tales connect us to a distant past and to each other. Mesopotamians were inventors, creating tools and technologies that changed the world. The wheel, the plow, and irrigation systems are just a few examples. Their spirit of innovation set the stage for future advances in science, engineering, and daily life. Mesopotamia's history is a tale of rise and fall. Powerful empires emerged, flourished, and eventually declined, leaving behind ruins and stories. Changing climates, invasions, and shifting trade routes all played a role. Yet the spirit of Mesopotamia lives on in its enduring contributions to humanity. In recent centuries, explorers and scholars have worked to rediscover Mesopotamia's lost cities and treasures. Their efforts have brought ancient wonders to light, inspiring new generations to learn about the world's first civilization. The journey of discovery continues, revealing new secrets with each excavation. Mesopotamia was a crossroads of cultures, where people from different lands met and exchanged ideas. This cultural melting pot enriched art, language, and technology, making Mesopotamia a vibrant and dynamic society. The spirit of exchange and openness remains a powerful lesson for our world today. Symbols and writing were central to Mesopotamian communication. From early pictographs to advanced cuneiform, these systems allowed people to record everything from trade to poetry. The development of writing was a turning point in human history, enabling the growth of knowledge and civilization. As we conclude our journey, it's clear that Mesopotamia's secrets continue to shape our world. From the first cities to the invention of writing, the achievements of this ancient civilization laid the foundation for so much that followed. By exploring Mesopotamia, we gain a deeper appreciation for the ingenuity, resilience, and creativity of humanity. The story of Mesopotamia is not just history, it's a reminder of our shared heritage and the endless possibilities of human endeavor.